We've got two more comics left for you tonight. Please give it up for your next one, Lucas Menchaca. Awkward every time. I never fist bumped. They didn't like me in school, so I never learned. Let's see. First things off, I want to have people notice my shoes because they're new. And I love them because they give me some height. The best thing about them was yesterday I was trying a new stand-up place, and afterwards we went to go eat, and I went to the bathroom, and they made me tall enough, just tall enough that I was able to take down a Trump 2024 sticker and flush it down the toilet. I was like, I would have had to jump and scrape normally, but now just, it was nice being one of the tall people for once. Let's see. I don't really know what I want to talk about. My son had his first visit with a girl, in his room, and the door shut and everything. I didn't think twice about it at all, because that's just not the parenting I do. But it did make me realize that I am behind and that I have not made a central location for condoms in the household. So I am desperately grabbing all the ones that are here. So thanks for putting the condoms in the bathroom. I can be a good parent now and have them for my son in case he wants to use them. I figure if I'm going to get grandkids, I'm probably going to get them through him someday, but not anytime soon. Hopefully. Because I'm slacking. Because normally I attack parental problems like that. I try to make it 3 years before it could happen, so I have a long enough time frame to bring the conversation up over and over and over again. Because I feel like if I just info dump in one sitting, it's just going to go in one ear and out the other. So I feel really bad right now. I was like, oh my God, I'm a bad mom. Because I didn't have to have this discussion with my daughter because she's been an avid lesbian from day one. And that was awesome. Let me tell you, I never had to worry about her because she always shut shit down. Even when she was 6, boys would be like, yeah, I'm gonna poke you because I like you. And she's like, no. And, but she'd have her girlfriends over and she's riding them like ponies. So there were signs. And then, but with my son, he's come out as bisexual, which now I understand that dad with the shotgun thing, because now I'm all what are your intentions with my son? Because I am afraid of the tsunami of dick that is coming his way. Because he's a cute kid, I don't want to sexualize my son, and I don't like other people to either, but to put it his way, he knows he's attractive. I asked him once, I was like, what tickles your fancy? Because I was trying to see, what's he into? And he's like, no one, but I am aware that I'm attractive. Just, that autism just straight. I'm like, good on you, kid, because I didn't have that kind of confidence when I was 16. I felt like Gollum. So for him to be so confident in himself, I feel like, damn, I'm pretty cool. He told me the other day he was wearing this shirt for a video game that I have no idea what it's about. And he was telling me, people think you're a cool mom when I wear this shirt. It's I don't know how I feel about that, but cool. I'm not a cool mom. And it's I don't know what the definition of cool mom these days is. In my day, it was the cool mom was the one that let you drink and do drugs at their house.
That's so sad.
And I've never been that mom, surprisingly, I guess, because people, my sister, right there, I raised her, I got her when she was 11, and there'd be times when the parents would call me sometimes, and they'd be like, oh, just to let you know, we're having, a party, adults, and we're going to let the kids drink, and I'm throwing it in reverse, and that to come grab her and any kid that was with her, because they were under my care. I'm not going to let that happen. I've had these conversations you are too young to drink alcohol, it will affect your brain. I always took it from a very scientific standpoint. I was not trying to be uncool in that way. Because I guess I'd had the cool mom. Because I remember in 7th grade on a Wednesday nursing a hangover because my mom was wanting to do shots all night. And I had to make this conscious decision as what, 11, 12, that this is wrong. I should not be doing this. I'm in middle school. So I guess that's why I wasn't the cool mom in that way. I was like, no, you gotta wait until you're legal and old enough to do it. And, you know, some things are worth waiting for, and that's what you're gonna have to do. I was the cool mom in that, like, I guess, you know, I let you close your door because I trust you, because I have had these conversations. We talked about consent and things like that. And starting talking about consent with my own children, I started with the butthole. Because I didn't know what genitals they were going to want to play with. It's like, everybody has an asshole. And back in my day, all the magazines that were always like, how to spice up your sex life with your man. One of the number one things always was like, just slip a finger in his ass. That'll spice things up. Like, that's assault. No. Anal should never be a surprise. Surprise anal is not a thing. I mean, I guess you could be like, you prepped and you didn't know, but I mean, there was the thought that person was, maybe I'm gonna have anal sex, but so that's not a surprise. That's premeditated anal sex. So, but that does make for interesting conversations. I lived out a meme the other day with my son because I was talking about those anti-rape devices that they've been developed, I think in India, where it's like a low jack for the dick. It like barbs into their penis if they rape the person, and they have to go to the hospital to have it removed. And then thus the police are called. And I'm having this conversation just willy-nilly, not thinking about my environment, when my son turns to me and literally says, Mom, this is a Wendy's. So, you know, I've just learned the best time to have sex-ed conversation with my kids is when we're in a moving vehicle, so that they can't just run away. Gotta track them. Duck and roll, kids. It's Lucas Machaca. I hope you have a good evening. Woo!